everyone, I'm Chestic44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Jade Empire. Last episode, we went and dealt with the Lotus Assassin Fortress. We killed Grand Inquisitor Gia and, well, caused their newly approaching Golem army to effectively go mad and be destroyed. We also learned that Death's Hand is complicit in this whole thing, but he's not the mastermind behind all this. The Emperor is, and we must deal with him. Silk Fox wants us to go to the palace in order to see him, and she's very convinced that he can't possibly be doing this. Also, Death's Hand did show up to attack us, but Zoo distracted him, and died in the process. Now, well, before we speak with our companions, let's go deal with Kang, because I think we have,
Yes,
we have something for Lord Lar's furnace.
Yeah.
Take me back to the furnace, please. Let's see. We have another recipe. Let's see. Configuration of the rabbit. Small stone with medical runes. Okay, I know which one that is. Lightning enshrouded globe, the conductor. Pagoda or pyramid top machine belching smoke. And gears, and then dragon. So, let's see. First, we will put in the cow bezoar. Then we have, I think it's whirling cogs, conductor, and clapper chimney. Then we hit the dragon button. Just gotta wait for them all to finish running. Alright, you done? Can we press a button now? See what this gives us? Heaven's Blessing Gem? Really?
Well, you are getting to be quite adept at manipulating this machine. If I were Lord Lao, I'd have made it a bit more obtuse, so people work harder for their supper. I'm beginning to think you have learned all of the secrets the furnace has to offer.
Mostly, I think. Kang, what is that energy surrounding you?
What? Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
I always figured he'd end in some kind of explosion.
Well, there's nothing like mortal danger to jog the memory. Anyone up for a flight to the edge of perception?
What are you talking about, Kang?
The memories. They are seeping in. I see patterns, schematics, explosions, lots of explosions, and someone seeking rescue. Lord Lao.
Say what?
That's why the furnace is here. Why the configurations are spread across the Empire. When it was safe for his tools to be used, it would be safe for him to return. Lord Lao is imprisoned, locked away so his inventions could no longer challenge the works of the heavens. It's an insult to the inventor spirit. We must fly.
Okay, how do you know this?
How does anyone know anything? Reasoning and inspiration, and a direct assault by energies opposed to the use of the furnace. I suppose I should be dead, but it's not the first time. Perhaps I've grown resistant to such energetic assaults and surprised my assailant with my resilience.
Possibly.
Whatever the case, I have a vision of a new wind map. It goes nowhere and everywhere. We have to destroy the force holding Lord Lao in check.
I suppose we could. I assume we must return to the flyer first.
Yes, that would be ideal. Although we will quickly move back into a place like this. This route, I don't think it can be represented on flat paper. We should go now. I do not think the furnace will function again until this is resolved.
Okay, then. Sure. Let's, see where this goes.
Yes.
Let's talk about Lord Lar's furnace and your latest wind map.
I am ready when you are for this very serious endeavor. Imagine it. We are about to embark on an effort to rescue the greatest inventor the Jade Empire has known. As dated as some of his concepts are, I look forward to meeting him. Perhaps I can suggest some improvements.
Let's go.
Prepare yourself. This route is much stranger than any I have seen before. Clearly, we are not bound for a terrestrial location.
Oh, goody. This is gonna be fun. Sure. Radiant Aura, Shrieking Fury, and Mirage. This is certainly unexpected. Ow. Ow.
Oh, this is very strange. We're on the trail of something nasty. Lord Val better appreciate this. I want a celestial wrench for my trouble. What manner of beast are we following? I am a little worried.
This is kind of a weird place. Where are we? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, this thing fires lasers. Generates those. Ow.
So close.
Damn it.
We have to get out of here. We need to try again.
Yes, yes we do. Retry the mission.
Oh, this is very strange. We're on the trail of something nasty. Lord Val better appreciate this. I want a celestial wrench for my trouble.
Yeah, I imagine so. Can we please just not die here?
What manner of beast are we following? I'm a little worried.
How the hell?
We have to get out of here. We need to try
It
again.
just destroyed me instantly. Ugh. We will get through this. I just hate how I have to repeatedly click the button all the freaking time. Back up, back up, back. Damn it.
Oh, this is very strange. We're on the trail of something nasty. Lord Val better appreciate this. I want a celestial wrench for my trouble. What manner of beast are we following? I'm a little worried.
Okay, here we go again. Just gotta avoid getting hit by lasers. Hey, I destroyed one! Okay, we're down to 1. Now we just need to destroy this one. There we go! Made it! Alright. So where's Lord Lao? Consume spirit.
Well, I'm not sure where we crossed from the living world to the celestial, but we seem to have made it back in one piece, and with startling revelations, too. Yes, we need to discuss what was discovered.
I imagine so. Did we succeed? I didn't see Lord Lao appear.
Yes, well, it seems the entity holding the memories of Lord Lao is vanquished. The great artificer was imprisoned for insulting heavenly works. Unjustly, I might add. He is free. He is, somewhat disoriented by the process. Oh, and there is perhaps something else you should be aware of.
And that is?
He is me.
That is
I'm
the
sorry,
most
what?
laughable thing I have ever heard.
I'll need more proof. Well, Kang, how do you explain this?
I suppose I should have been more concerned with having no memories before the last few decades, or century. Come to think of it, I guess I'm pretty old. There was always so much to do. It never seemed to matter where I was from. I'm not even sure what I did to earn this fate. I must have stepped a little above myself and angered the celestial bureaucracy. In the time before their wrath filtered down, I built the furnace to point back to myself.
So, what now? Will whoever come back for you?
I don't think I'll give them cause. I like it here. So many things to build for so many small problems. All the interesting big-scale things are already built. And I have an interest in seeing your endeavor through to the end. For curiosity, you understand. And I could possibly improve the yield of the furnace.
Uh-huh.
I brought 2 unspoiled gems from our flight to rescue, me in the void. The eyes of the void. Or the glare of the jerk that locked me up or something. Very volatile fuel. With my new understanding of the furnace, you now have a configuration unrivaled. But there is risk. Combined with this fuel, it may damage the furnace.
Will it now?
So, continue using the furnace as it is, or risk its functions on the most powerful effect it can produce. Well, if I built it, and I guess I did, I'd fix that restriction first.
Yeah, probably. Then why don't you fix it?
The rules of inspiration defy such logic. That is why a single flyer is greater than many, and duplicates devalue the whole. The furnace is what it is. I'll make something better, but adjusting this one will require monumental effort. It is not designed for adjustment.
Do you know of any other configurations first?
You have found quite a number already. I don't know that there are many more to find.
Alright, that's all for now.
Yes, goodbye. Now, back to my dragonfly. Perhaps the wings should be retractable for storage and, rolling stops.
Configuration of the goat and configuration of the rat. What do we have here? Configuration of a goat. A note, probably written to the author as a reminder. It will likely break the machine, but with a pair of flawless rubies, and care to leave the clappers and cauldron out of the process, the tiger might be able to manage a reconfiguration of the user instead of itself. It might be worth investigating after my preliminary studies into flight dynamics are finished. Maybe insects. And configuration of the rat. This wrinkled sheet of paper is filled with diagrams doodled in the corners and along the margins. The majority of the page, however, is taken up by the following text. The dual eyes of fire can fuel greatness, but only if all save the conductor work together with the dragon. There seems to be little else of interest on the page except for a doodled picture of a dolphin with some sort of contraption attached to its head, and a note underneath that reads, "No, shark!" He came up with the idea of sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads! And the Eyes of the Void say what? Kang called these gems the Eyes of the Void. They don't appear to have any conventional value, but they may produce something extraordinary if used in Lord Lao's furnace. Alright. Give me just a second, I want to check something. Alright, I basically just took a check on what the two things are, because we can only choose one of these two configurations. Configuration of the goat basically gives us a +3 to each of our stats. Configuration of the rat, on the other hand, lets us do 25% more damage, I believe. So I think we'll go in and do the configuration of the rat. All save the conductor together with the dragon. Let's take care of this. Then we'll talk to everyone.
Yes? Yes, I'd like another look. I don't know why I thought Lord Lao was overrated. Clearly he, and by he I mean I, understands more than I, and by I mean me, could know.
Yeah.
Or something to that effect. I have a bit of a headache.
Yeah, I can understand that. Let's go back.
Certainly.
Now, it's all but the conductor. Well, first we'll put the eyes in. And then I think it's dragon? There are small recessed settings in the side of the fuel hopper. Somehow you're not surprised that the rubies fit perfectly. Right, all but the conductor. So, creaking cauldron, whirling cogs, not the conductor, chimney, and water wheel. It is dragon, right? Yep, dragon. So all of them run off. Let the last one finish running. Thank you. Now, dragon. Yep, they broke. Interesting that that's how it chose to break. Strength of the bull. Well, let's see what it actually says. After correctly configuring the furnace, you have learned the strength of the bull technique. With the power of the mighty bull behind you, your martial attacks will inflict more harm on your opponents. Only martial attacks. Well, I'll take it. Alright, I'm ready to leave. Alright, now, let's just talk with our companions, see if any of them have anything to say. Wildflower.
What do you want?
What do you think of our current situation?
I don't like what we have to do.
Oh, it's back to talking to them. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay, Dawnstar, you have something to say?
Hurry to the palace. I hate it that Master Li is trapped there. Who knows what the Emperor is doing with him?
My father will explain. Death's hand is behind this. You will see.
Did you want to talk? Your feelings are very important to me.
It is just about time, isn't it? The Emperor or Death's Hand or whoever can only keep us from our master for so long. So much has happened to get us here. Our hard work. The loss of Sagacious Zoo. I'm looking forward to having our questions answered. I also don't want to worry about you anymore. What if you were next to fall?
I'll always be here for you. You'll come to trust that.
I think I trust you now, but I'm not sure what should come next. This seems like such an uncertain time to be making plans for the future. I feel selfish for trying to find peace while this war of ours continues. When we free Master Li, that will be the more appropriate time for this.
Well, if that is what you require, Dawnstar, it is more incentive for me to succeed.
I doubt you need any more incentive, but I am glad I had that effect. Now it is just up to the princess to keep her word. And we can end this. Everything will be alright again. I know it.
Alright.
Don't go too...
Seems we're in endgame, anyway. Alright. Do you mind? Thank you, Silk Fox.
Are you ready yet?
Are you certain you're alright? I care about you.
I thank you, but this has been a great deal to absorb. I don't know what to think about anything. We still have much to talk about, but it will have to wait. I must speak to my father. Forgive me.
As you wish. Alright. Let me take care of business, and by that, I mean I'm going to end this episode here. It's gone on, about long enough. Yeah, we have 5 minutes, but this is a good stopping point, right before we go into the palace to rescue our master, stop the Emperor, and probably we are entering Endgame. Seems like it, anyway. Ah, those are the 2 new locations. Good to know. And yeah, now we have 2 Heaven's Blessings gems. We'll sell one of them later, I bet. You know what, screw it. I'll sell this one right now. I mean, I can. Why not? We don't need 2 Heaven's Blessings gems. What would the effect of that even be? Alright. How much is this worth, actually? So, yeah, for sale. And by that, I mean, will you buy this? 6,000. Sell 1. Boom. There we go. We have a lot of silver. We're downright rich. Alright. And I am ending this episode here. Next episode, we will head into the palace and finally deal with the Emperor. That'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Cheswick44. That is Jin and Silk Fox. This has been a Let's Play of Jade Empire, and I shall see you all next time.